I'm Lori. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a really fun centerpiece with a super small frame. So this is a work frame, but you could use the other frame from the Dollar Tree, the small one, and do the same thing. You would just need to put ties on it. This one has 7 ties on the bottom and 5 ties on the top, okay? I'm going to use some leftover mesh I have from another project. And that's going to help us use up our extra mesh and make this a little bit less expensive. So I'm using this frame because I already had it. And all of my pieces that I have left over are 10 inches and they were wood burned. Now you don't have to do that part. I do suggest, however, if you're going to do them at the same measurement that I have, you may want to do the wood burning on them just because they could fray. So when I first started, everything was 10 inches. We did 10 inches and we would do 3 pieces in a tie, and it was a horrible mess with all of the fraying. But you can do this same thing. You're just going to wood burn the edges. Now some I have more of and some I have less of. So I have plenty of the pink and I have plenty of the green. So I will kind of put pink and green in each one and then alternate the other color. So we're going to end up with like 3 in each tie. So what we're going to do is we're just going to lay them flat and we're going to ruffle them up just like we normally do. Now these are wood burnt, so I'm not going to tuck anything under. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight up. Okay, flip it down. Get my next piece. Straight up. Flip it down. Okay, just like that. And then I'll pick one of the ones that I don't have a lot of. And I'm just going to put that on top. Okay, like that. All right, now I'll pick all 3 pieces out. Come over to my frame, and I'm going to tie them on. Okay. Then you just kind of separate them like that. You can also, when you're doing 10-inch pieces, you can also do it this way. You can put one like this, one like this, so kind of up higher. Okay, like this. Kind of going in the opposite direction, so this one sideways, this one up and down. And then this one sideways. So this just gives it a little bit of a different look. There we go. Just like that. Okay. So let's do another one. Let's kind of alternate the colors a little. So we'll put the pink on the bottom. And what you can do is just do one at a time. Okay. So get your ruffle, your little bow tie. Put it down. Okay. And then we'll do a second one. That's Bella, y'all. Okay. All right, we're going to put it down, but we're going to go this direction. You can open your tie or not. It doesn't matter which way you do it. It's not going to make a difference. Okay, and then we'll put in our other color that we have. You could also just be fairly messy with this. Because it is so small, it's not a lot to ruffle these. Okay, and then we're going to put this one going sideways. So we have one sideways, one up, one sideways. I think that looks really cute. So this is how we used to do it when we first started. Okay. All right, so then let's go back to the green on the bottom. So if you don't have a tool, you just go up. Okay. Put it down. Take the pink. This one's going to go up, up and down. Okay. Just right in the middle. Okay. And then this one, side to side. Now you could do up and down if you wanted. You could do 2 up and down, 1 side to side. You could do all side to side, all up and down. So there's several ways you can do it. Any of them work. Okay, so I'm going to do this all the way around the bottom, and then we'll come back and do the top. So once we get all the way around, look how cute that is. Then we can start on the top. So I'm going to open the top up. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Okay. One sideways. One up and down. Okay, like that. And another one side to side. So exactly like the bottom, I do kind of pull them up a little just to keep them kind of standing up. But I'm going to go ahead and do the top, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so I have everything on. Look how cool that looks. Alright, so you can kind of push everything up just to make it a little bit even fuller. Okay. Alright, and then let me show you what it looks like if we hold it up. So this is 3 10-inch 10-yard or 10-inch 10-inch mesh. Okay, isn't that cool? Look how fun that is. It's great to do with leftover mesh. All right, now let's decorate it up. Okay, so this has an odd number on the top and the bottom. So when I have an odd number on the top and the bottom, what I'll do is use the same 2 ribbons throughout the whole piece, because that's really going to help so that you don't notice that it has the odd and even. Okay, so these are the 2 ribbons I'm going to use. Super cute. You could also just do a spring ribbon if you didn't want to make it Easter. Okay. We'll need 12 pieces. So we're going to do, all right, so we're going to do 12-inch pieces, and we're going to need 12 of them. Okay. All right. Okay, and I am going to dovetail them, so I just fold it in half and cut up towards the wired edge. Okay, then we're going to put our ribbons in. All right. So we're just going to take them, fold them in half, just like that. Just pinch in the middle, get a little bit of curl under it, and then just find our ties. Okay, put it in the tie, like that, and then just tuck the tie in. Okay, and I kind of want them to come up a little bit, so I'll kind of pull them up like this. Okay, so each one is going to be the same. Then you're not going to be able to tell that there's an odd number. If you had two different ribbons, it would be pretty easy to tell. So this is just a way to kind of fix that. Okay, so kind of pull them up. That. There we go. So I'm going to go all the way around the bottom, and then we'll do the same thing on the top. Okay, we got the bottom done. So now let's do the top. Alright, so just find the middle pinch. Get a little bit of curl under it. Place it down. Then we'll spread it out. Kind of like an X. Like that. Okay. Oh, let's take a look at it. Look how pretty that is. So the great thing about this one is that you could make it a wreath, or you could make it a centerpiece. So we'll kind of look at that. Alright, so if I was going to make it a wreath, I would probably just make one big bow to go in the middle. So let's look at that. We'll bring in a couple more ribbons, okay, just to kind of add a little bit more. Okay, so I'll start off with the pink in the back. Let's do maybe a 12-inch tail. Okay, all right. Okay, 6-inch loop. All right, so I'm going to go across to the 6-inch, okay, and twist it. Back across, twist again. Okay, and back across. So this one was a little bit short, so I'm going to show you how to fix that. Just trim that off. Now just get another piece and put it in for the tail. So you'll never see this from the outside. There we go. Sometimes you have to add ribbons in together. There we go. Okay, so now let's put in this one. That's so cute. It's got little eggs on it. All right. Okay, so we did 2 loops. All right, so twist where you're going to make the loop. Okay. There. Alright, so on that last one, you don't need to twist it. Okay. let's put some purple in. So we did 2 and 2. Let's do 1 of the purple. Okay, there we go. Let's do this one next. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 of the eggs. We're just staying with the 6 inches. So we did 2, 2, 1, and then we'll do 2, 1. Okay. There we go. All right, then we're just going to do 1 of this one. This kind of has all the colors in it together. Okay. Just like that. And pull it down, trim it off. All right. I'm just going to take a zip tie and run it under one side. Okay. Then I'm going to pull it out. Okay. We can see where that indentation is. So I'm just going to hold it lightly and slide that around. Then I'll just get it started. I'm going to grab a pipe cleaner, put that through the back, then I'm going to tighten it really good. Okay. Then I'm going to stretch out my ribbons. This just really helps if you do this before you fluff, because it can help get your ribbons where you want them to be. Okay. So you're going to do this when you fluff anyway, so it's just easy to kind of do it while it's standing on the, or sitting on the table. All right, now, pick it up. I use all the stuff in the back to hold it while I fluff it. I just twist it back and forth so I can get a nice fluff. Get all those pieces that are stuck in there out. Okay. Look how pretty that is. Yeah. Do the other side. It's a really good idea, especially if you're new to bows, to do one side and then the other. It's real easy to get lost when you are fluffing if you're not used to doing it. So just do one side and then do the other. And it's easy to keep track of where you are. There we go. Nice big bow. Okay. So just take the rest of that zip tie off. Okay. And then we'll just put it right in the middle and it'll be really pretty. So I'm just going to kind of move my mesh aside to get to the frame. Okay. So like right in there, that's where I'm tying it. Okay. Okay. Just going to tie it right in the middle. I'm just twisting it around itself and then the frame. Okay. There we go. All right, let's take a look at it. Oh wait, first let's get our tails. Get all of our tails. So we just run our hands under it, and then these 1.5 inch ones we can curl. So you can either just have them drape or you can curl. I like to use my thumbs and just kind of wrap it around my thumb like this. Lightly pull it out a little. Like that. Just gives it a nice little look. There we go. There. Okay. There. All right, now let's look at it. Oh, look how cute that is. I love that. Make sure we're in the middle here. There we go. Look how cute. I love that. Now, if you didn't want to do the bow, you could put something in the center of it, such as a candlestick with a little candle on it. That looks super cute inside here. Okay, so if you didn't want to make it into a wreath and you wanted to make it into a centerpiece, you can just put it right in the center, and then you have a really cute little centerpiece. Let's see if we can get, there we go. Isn't that cute? And then you could put little eggs and little things. If it was a spring one, you can put flowers in it. So there's a lot of really fun, cool stuff you can do with a centerpiece like this. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed that. You have to let me know what you think. You could also put a sign in the middle on this. But I think it's really fun just to put something like a big bow or something like that on it, because it just makes it look different. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you know when I'm going live and when I'm uploading new content. And thank y'all so much for watching. Have a great one. Bye, y'all.